Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Set. Like 88. Right there. 56. All you get is a headache. Check safety. Hey, 59. Undercrunch. Down and go.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
4 down. Check.
Out of the gun, this is Collins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Set. 18. 52 right here. 52. Stop your whining.
Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Let's go!
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Set. 28. 60 yards. He's coming. Check in. Check. Check 26. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch the twist. Go. On 3. Motion.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Fields gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
He's coming. Check in.
Operating from the gun, Fields. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Go.
That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Zip this. Motion.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
You better be ready. Any weapon. Don't be scared of it. Hey, switch gears. Safe. Watch the edge. Pick the edge. Come. Pick the edge.
This is Tomlinson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
Here we go. 15 on it.
Tighten up.
That's it. Mike, 50, go. Right there in the middle, 55. Check the outs. Yeah.
The mic. Check. 55 the mic.
Smoke. We don't want none.
From the gun, Fields. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
All day, baby. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A 1st down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch the slant.
Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Hey, Mike, 52. Go. 5-2 is the Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, 1st quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Tackles. Orbit.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
3 buzz. Mike, 55.
Go.
Check, 55, Mike.
You better bring it. You better.
Looking to throw. Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Let's put him on the go.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Good work, D.
19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Good set. 19.
Watch the run.
55. Check.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Let's go, D.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Check. Lucky.
55. Hey, 59. Go. Down him, go.
Here's Watson. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Mike, 50. Right there in the middle, 55. Yo, I'm trying to collect.
Check, 55 to Mike.
On first down, Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Shift.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Watson on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And this one complete to Smith. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Let's go.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Bang, bang.
Match box. Right. 954.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the counter, it's Tomlinson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Tomlinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Right. Go. Haywood. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Squeeze. Coming out
To throw on 2nd down, Fields. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
6.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, number 28, Mike.
To throw on third down, Fields.
Give me that ball,
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Back to throw, Watson. Dorsett making the catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
You got 3 down.
Now Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Check 31. Check 31.
54.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. He finds Taylor. Complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
A final shot before break. Fields. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Washington. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Tomlinson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Again, it's Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting. And he fires one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a short return to the 6-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now Watson to throw on third down. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Let's go, let's go!
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
28. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming, check in. Hey,
Ball.
2nd and 3. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 43 yards. On first down, Tomlinson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Come on, fellas, let's set a tone.
Hey, check 24. 24.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They run the counter. Tomlinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last. Week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out.
Let's go.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
He'll drop to throw. And his first throw here is incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
'56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
That's it. Coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Ready, go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Checking things elsewhere. 3rd quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And not much trouble in that game for the Vikings. They've opened their lead further. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down. Shift.
Blue draw, Coco. Smoke.
Mike 28.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels. That'll bring up second down.
Let's go. 28, 50 flags. 61. Match box. Right. I'm coming. Watch that.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
To throw is Murphy, operating from the gun. Got a man, Slayton, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Let's go.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Come on, set. 66. Pull it. High. Check in. Now the wolf. Coming. I'm coming. Orbit. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Showing A.
Mike 28. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On first and 10, Murphy. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Blue down.
Here's Murphy throwing on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Murphy. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Sacks all day.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Redskins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Zoom.
Mike 28.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! Haywood.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
Now Murphy from the gun, he'll throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Samuels, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes our score 17-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long.
Hot 7, hot 7.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the out, watch the out.
Second and 15. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. Look at the big man rumble. And he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Here's a first down run with Collins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Let's go. Get the flag. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Push him back. Push him back. Hey, look.
They go again with Collins. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Bust stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
We own them.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. Now this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
Harper.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Tight dog. Let's go. Travel.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Under 10. 10.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. There he goes, right side. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A huge play there on the screen pass. 64 yards.
Set. 56. 60 yards. 56. Right there. 56.
On first and goal, Collins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Kill. Check. Watch twist.
Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Double tight. Odd. 5 down. 5 up. 64. Weak. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
They'll look to throw. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Flare. Check 99. Check 99. Ready, go.
They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready. Mike. 30 base. Check 55. Mike. I got 61. Match box. Mike. Check the backer. Short. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Go. He runs. Mike 55.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20.
66. Bullet. Half. Kill. Hey, watch edge.
From the pistol, Tomlinson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Set, ready. 60 out low. Check, 55 to Mike. Drop deep. Wide, get wide. General, West. 55. Off. 55. Check.
Mike 55.
Murphy throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Pick up the ball. Watch the shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson breaks a tackle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
Let's go.
It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.